Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I debated whether I was even gonna vlog this week because I'm still so far behind on editing past vlogs and getting those out to y'all that I was like, I should probably catch up on old ones before I start recording new ones. But we are going to a festival this weekend and I definitely want to vlog that, so I figured I would just go ahead and start the vlog today. I am so sorry for vlogs being uploaded months late. That is for a variety of reasons that can basically be summed up as the first part of this year sucked. Glenna passed away in January, and I found out a few days after she passed that graduate school wasn't going to work out, which is a long story. And my mom had shoulder replacement, which wasn't involving me, but was hard on my mental health. And my mental health, just in general, hasn't been the best. Between everything that happened at the beginning of this year and the fact that my mental health is usually worse at the beginning of the year anyway, and then you combine the two together, and my mental health was pretty bad. So that is a somewhat short-ish story about why vlogs are months behind. I may make a sit-down video that is just a life update for y'all because there has been gaps in videos and videos being uploaded late and whatnot. So if y'all are interested in a life update that is separate from a vlog, definitely let me know. But that is the gist of why videos are being uploaded months late. I debated just not uploading them at all, but some exciting stuff did happen towards the end of 2025, and so I still want to show y'all. But hopefully now that my mental health is better, I can get back to being more consistent. But we all have seen my consistency with uploading videos, so I wouldn't hold your breath. But all that aside, I just had some Qdoba for lunch. We had it for dinner yesterday, and I had some leftover, so I just finished eating that. And I've been cuddling my weighted sloth that Randy surprised me with the other day. It came in the mail on Friday, and I had no idea that it was coming, for one, so when it arrived I was confused. And then I also didn't know at first who it was from, but I had my suspicions, so I texted her and asked if she was the one who ordered it, and I was correct. So this is the baby that I've been cuddling a lot over the last few days, since Murph is, I believe, at the other end of the couch and doesn't want to cuddle me for whatever reason. So I am cuddling this sweet baby, which it is so freaking soft, which I love. And like I said, it is weighted. So its butt is where most of the weight is, but then its feet also have some weight to them as well. So it is nice because I've wanted a weighted stuffed animal for several months, if not a year at this point. But they are not super cheap, so I hadn't gotten one. But she surprised me with this one. So it doesn't have a name yet. I'm thinking maybe Sprinkle the Sloth, but I'm kind of thinking it needs a name more related to sleeping, because that's what they do most, and that's what I do a lot of. But I just haven't decided on one. The only name that comes to mind related to that is Snoozer, but I don't love that, so I haven't decided. So if y'all have name suggestions, leave those in the comments. Who knows when this video will go up, but still, leave those in the comments, and I might go with one of them. But for now, I need to go get dressed because my mom and I are going to my eye doctor once she gets home from what she has to do today, because I had them fill out a form for the job that I got, which I will talk to y'all about later. That is also news. But whenever I sent the form to my job, they said that my acuity needed to be detailed more. because on the form they just put counts fingers at 2 feet, which is how they've done it my whole life, is counts fingers at however many feet. But the place that I will be working at wants an actual acuity, so 20 over whatever, which you can't really get an accurate acuity like that when your vision is as bad as mine is. So that's why the eye doctor put counts fingers, but it's not acceptable for work. So we are going back to the eye doctor to have them come up with some number to put as a acuity so that I can resubmit the form to my new job, and hopefully it will be approved this time. We are also going back there to order some glasses because I am getting the Meta Ray-Bans after years of wanting them. Y'all just prepare yourselves for lots of videos about them because they are a game changer for blind people, because even though they are designed for sighted people, they have a lot of things that are helpful for blind people that if we were to get them in a standalone pair of glasses, because there are glasses out there that do the same thing that are specifically for blind people, and they are thousands of dollars. So the Meta glasses are thousands cheaper and do most of the same things and some extra things. So I am finally ordering those today after a few years of wanting them, and I am super excited. So hopefully we can get both of those things taken care of when we go later today. But I'm still in my pajamas and my wearable blanket, so I gotta go get dressed. It is much, much later. My mom and I did end up going to the eye doctor. We got the form filled out again for work, so hopefully they will accept it this time, but I haven't heard back yet, so we will see. We also got my Meta Ray-Bans ordered. They were even cheaper than I expected them to be, and they were already going to be super cheap, so I'm very, very excited. When we got those ordered and the form filled out, we went to Goodwill to look for a possible outfit for me to wear for this weekend. We didn't have any luck with that, but we did find the absolute perfect ugly Christmas sweater for me, which I will show y'all when I go back into my room. It was too good and too perfect to pass up. So I definitely snagged that. Hopefully I will have an ugly Christmas sweater party to go to that I can wear it at, but regardless, I will definitely be wearing it this Christmas season, assuming it fits. Once we got home, my parents and I had dinner and watched TV, and now I am in the office working on some stuff for live streaming. I was going to actually stream tonight, playing some horror Minecraft, but I got caught up in adding some things to my stream that I've been wanting, like an on-screen alert when ads are running or about to run and things like that. So I ended up not streaming after all, and now it is way too late to stream. So this is the Christmas sweater that we found at Goodwill yesterday. I realized as I was getting in bed that I never showed it on the vlog, and I was like, well, I'll just show it tomorrow. So here we are. But it has a Christmas tree with a Santa hat on it, I believe, and then it says in a little thought bubble or speech bubble, whatever, I don't want your balls on me. So it was just too freaking perfect to pass up, since I am attracted to women. So, you know, it's a Christmas tree saying that, but I don't want anyone's balls on me either. So it was just too freaking perfect to pass up. But today I got word back that the forms that I resubmitted for my new job were accepted. So I started the onboarding. my TV in the other room just started talking after I turned it off. That was weird. Anyway, I started the onboarding process for that earlier today, so I have been working on that for the most part. But then once I got done as much as I could for that, I started working on stuff for streaming again, because there's still more that I want to do. But now I am about to go do the stationary bike for a little bit, because my parents are both at the gym and I need to work out as well. So I'm gonna get on that. But first, I'm gonna go see if Murphy is in my chair, and that's what's triggering the speech on my TV. Maybe she bumped something? Nope, she's not. So, I don't know. Maybe I didn't turn my TV off all the way. Maybe I just bumped it and then it went back to the home screen. Or maybe we have a ghost in the house. But that definitely startled me because I thought it was off. My mom and I just finished watching Big Brother, and now I just got in bed and I'm about to watch some videos and have a little bit of a snack before I head to bed. But I wanted to show y'all something very cool that my mom got for me a few weeks ago. So you kind of saw it in the last video by my head, and it doesn't show up anything very exciting when I show it like this, but this is a Northern Lights projector type of thing. It's just a little dome-shaped device that projects lights onto the rest of the room. And this is what the view is from my bed, looking straight up at the ceiling. It shows pretty well on the walls throughout the room too. It's kind of blocked by my bed, so it doesn't show up as well in every spot of the room. Plus it's not in the center, so that also makes it not show up as well, but it still does pretty dang well, covering most of the room, and it looks super cool. You can also change the color of the lights with the remote that it comes with. So there's like a red color, kind of a green color, blue. I don't know if there's, I'm colorblind, so I shouldn't be trying to name the colors, but there's different color options that you can choose from. And there's even one that changes, just cycles through the different colors automatically. And you can also change the speed that the light moves. Here, let me put it back on. Just a solid one. Maybe you can see it better. So the lights kind of shift and you can change the speed. So you can make it faster or you can make it slower. I don't know how well this is showing up on camera, but now I have it set to move pretty slow. Now I am increasing the speed. So you can adjust that. There's even different light modes. I won't necessarily show it on here because I don't want to cause anyone to have a seizure or anything from flashing lights. But there's even some music modes. It doesn't actually play music as far as I can tell, but there's different options that you can choose depending on the speed of the music, I guess. I haven't really used that very much. This is the mode that I usually stick with, and I love it. She got it because she thought I would like it, which she was correct. I actually had something very similar to this on my Amazon wish list already, but she also got it for the business that I am starting so that when I'm doing sessions with clients, I can have this as the lighting instead of a bright ceiling light. So I wanted to show you all that because I turned it on just now and remembered I hadn't shown y'all. So I'm gonna leave that on and watch some videos while I eat some zebra cakes because I fucking love these things so much that I literally have a ton of them on my wish list, which you can find in the comments. There's other things on there too, ranging from $2 up to like 3,000. I think, I don't know, somewhere around there. So there's a wide range of products if you want to get me something, but I literally just added zebra cakes on there like a week before my dad came home with these because I love them so much. So I'm gonna have some of those and some nacho cheese Doritos. I really shouldn't be having all of this because I already had rice cakes after dinner, birthday cake flavored rice cakes, and I am trying to get back to eating better, and this is obviously not the way to do it, but I love zebra cakes, so I want them. I want them to get in my belly. I just got home from the movies. My mom and I went and saw Michael with a lady that she cares for 3 days a week, and now that I'm home, I'm about to let Murphy out because she's in her crate and has heard me outside, so I'm gonna go let her out. Her food went off once while we were gone, so she ran straight for her food. She's like, my food has been teasing me. Is that yummy? You don't have to eat faster. I'm not gonna take it from you. I'm just asking if it's yummy. But now I'm gonna get me some food because while I did have popcorn and Junior Mints at the movies, I want some actual lunch. And we didn't have time to stop for lunch afterward, so I'm gonna get some leftovers from the other night. So this is what I am about to heat up. I'm hoping it's what we had the night before last, but it wasn't where I put it up after I got some last night for dinner. So I'm not 100% sure. There was something else where I had put this last night, so it might not be what I think it is. Hopefully it's not the chicken that my dad said probably isn't good anymore, but left in there for some reason. But I think it is the rice and beef and cheese and stuff that we had the night before last. I know it's rice and something. I can tell there's rice in this, so I'm assuming it's the right thing. I just don't know for sure if it is. But we'll find out when I take a bite, which I hate doing. I hate having mystery food, but I don't have anyone here to help me, and so that's what we're working with. Okay, good news. What I heated up was in fact what I was wanting to eat for lunch. So I didn't end up taking a bite of something that I didn't actually want or expect. So that was a relief. So I just finished that a few minutes ago, and then once I got done with that, I did a few dishes. Some of them could go in the dishwasher, but not all of it could. Like the crock pot and the lid, and then this rack thing as well. So I just went ahead and took care of that because we will probably have people coming over tomorrow because we are going to a festival and we're assuming that people are going to be riding with us. So we're trying to make sure the house is straightened up before people come tomorrow. My mom is working a double today, so I'm trying to help out however I can. So did the dishes, and now I'm going to do some laundry, which doesn't help her out, but I'm out of my comfort shirts, so I am doing laundry. But then once that is done, I will probably work out and then shower and then clean the bathroom so that the bathroom is ready to go for tomorrow. I have a ton of clothes that I could wear still, but I have a set few shirts that I rotate between, and I don't really wear any of the other stuff that I have. So I already have a couple of my comfort shirts in the washer ready to go, but I am going to try to find a couple more of them. All right, I am nearing the end of my stationary bike workout, and she's kind of hard to see because I have the lights off in here, so it's just my phone light. But Murphy decided to come join me for the last 5 minutes or so, so she's cheering me on. But I have to get this done, and then I'm gonna go check on my laundry. I never heard it go off, but I would assume it's done by now unless there was an issue and that's why it didn't ever go off. So I'm gonna check on that. I might do some Just Dance after this and after I've checked on my laundry, but I'm not sure because I'm already pretty wore out from an hour almost on the bike. But we'll see. I have vacation in a couple months that I want to prepare for. So I ended up doing 3 loads of laundry today instead of just 1. Usually when I do laundry, it is just 1 load, just so that I can have some more underwear and pants and then have my comfort shirts back. But today I decided to do all of my laundry, which ended up being 3 loads. And now I am to my least favorite part. The main reason that I put off doing laundry for as long as humanly possible, which is having to put it all up. You want me to put some laundry in the washer and start it? Sure, okay, no problem. I'll do it, whatever. You want me to move the stuff from the washer to the dryer? I will do my best to remember to move it over. It may have to be washed a few times, but it'll get done. You want me to take it out of the dryer and put it up? Absolutely not. It is, like I said, the whole reason I put off doing laundry for as long as possible. But when I do laundry, I put all my clean stuff on my bed, because then, even if I put it off, when it's time to go to bed, it's there and I can't go to bed until I deal with it. I mean, sure, technically I could put it somewhere else, but my floor is filthy, so if I put it on the floor, I'd have to rewash it. The keyboard is not strong enough to hold 3 loads of laundry. Not enough room on the surfaces in my room, like my nightstands or the TV stand. And, I mean, I could probably put it on this pile of stuff that's over here in the corner, which is what I do usually when it's 1 load, sometimes. But, again, there's 3 loads, so I don't think 3 loads of laundry is going to fit on this 1 pile. So, even though I still have some stuff that I need to do before I go to bed, and I'm already ready to go to bed, I am gonna put up 3 loads of laundry. So while I do that, I guess I'm gonna listen to the book Warmer Colder by Alexia Onyx and get this knocked out. All right, laundry is done, I believe. I think I got everything this time. I was about to record the clip and then realized I missed something. But I think it's done now, and I have my outfit ready to go for tomorrow. I also have cleaned the bathroom now, so that is done, and it should be just about good enough for me to go to bed. I also have my new Polaroid camera sitting here on the counter. I have the Instax Mini 7 Plus. My mom got the camera for me a couple weeks ago, and I just hadn't got film for it because it's so expensive. But yesterday, I believe it was, she surprised me with film for it to celebrate me having a new job. So I'm gonna be taking this with me tomorrow to the festival, but I don't want to forget it, so it is sitting out on the counter ready to go as well. We've made it to Germanfest, and I wanted to show you this instrument that is several feet long. This is so cool. I haven't vlogged a whole lot just because most of what has been here that we've seen is food places and like some places selling stuff. So there hasn't really been a whole lot to vlog. I think we're gonna go check some other place out nearby. I was like, what just happened?
I jumped in front of you.
Oh. You having a good time? What do you think? Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, not as much to do as I was hoping.
Yeah.
But still a good time.
Still fun.
You have a good, yeah, I love your outfit though. You need to, yes. Oh.
Work it.
Daddy's dressed up too. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not happy about it, but he's dressed up too. We made it home from Germanfest a little bit ago. It was fun. I'm glad we went, but it was also kind of disappointing. I was expecting a lot more event type of stuff, like entertainment, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like there is at Ren Fair, where there's just show after show after show and tons of things to do. And there wasn't. Like I said, it was fun. I'm glad we went. But most of what there was to do was food, ouch, vendors, and vendors selling stuff like physical products and everything, rather than really shows. There were a couple random times where bands were performing, but it wasn't all the time, and even when they were, it was just too freaking hot. So we ended up coming back a lot earlier than I expected. I think we left before 5 o'clock, and then we went to a market. I don't know, it was basically a grocery store with a meat market or something in the back of it. I don't know. And then to an antique store, which was kind of a dud as well, but then we came home. It was an hour or maybe a little more than an hour to get to and from the festival. And when we got home, my mom and I started watching Big Brother, but my parents just left again to pick up some bar stools that my mom is getting for the backyard around the pool, and to pick up something for dinner. I don't know what they're picking up. My mom didn't even know what they were going to pick up, but they're picking up something for dinner. But I stayed home. They didn't ask if I wanted to go, and honestly, I was fine with staying here. And it's a good thing I did, because at the same moment that my dad started the car in the garage, there was thunder. Murphy is very scared of storms, which is why for the first part of this video she was all over me. Because every time there's thunder, she is like, help me, help me, help me. So she was trying to get on top of me. She gave up on that and is now laying on the floor next to me instead. But I'm sure once I am not shining this bright light on me and not recording this video, she will probably get right back on top of me like she was. I am laying in bed just watching videos on my phone. My parents and I just finished watching the movie Sarah's Oil, which was actually really good. I enjoyed it. And if I remember correctly, it's based on a true story, which I am a sucker for. And also, surprisingly, my dad made it through the whole movie, which almost never happens. And it was even more surprising because the movie had ads, which made it longer, and we have been having bad weather this evening, so it was freezing a couple times, which also made the movie last longer, but he actually made it through, so I was proud of him. But now I'm laying in bed and it's been raining for a while and the hail has started back up. I've honestly just been laying here, watching videos, but enjoying the sounds of the rain coming down. I am just concerned because Murphy hates the storms and has been freaking out all night, and I'm worried she's gonna hit my mom's shoulder, and my mom just had shoulder replacement like a couple months ago, so that would not be good. Alright, that is gonna be it for this video. I did about 3 hours of work on the computer today to help out my mom with her business, and I watched TV with my parents, and that's basically all I did today. But now I need to get ready for bed because I start my job tomorrow, and so I have to get up early. I don't know how I'm gonna get any sleep. I am so stressed that I am literally nauseous. I've already cried about it tonight because I'm so stressed, and I was literally pacing around the living room because I'm so stressed. So I don't know how I'm gonna get any sleep tonight, but I do need to at least attempt to, because while tomorrow I don't have to get up as early as I normally will to go to work, I do still have to get up early, and I don't want to be exhausted for my first day, and I definitely don't want to oversleep on my first day. So I am gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you all so much for watching. I have no idea when this will go up. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up in like September of this year, but hopefully it will be out not too terribly long after I finish recording this. But regardless, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I didn't get as much footage yesterday at the festival as you were probably hoping, and as much as I had planned on recording. There's, like I said, wasn't really a whole lot to do, so there wasn't much to film. But next weekend we are going to Ren Fair, and if it's anything like it was last year, there will be tons to film, so definitely stay tuned for that. But do not forget how amazing, beautiful, wonderful, and loved you are. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!